Hey everybody, Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. Yes. So if you're here live, welcome. Please announce yourself when you get here. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos and please comment on the videos. When you do that, YouTube's algorithms will send Coaching for the Soul around the world to people who need a little bit more Coaching for the Soul. So please do that for me. If you're watching this live, please later this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow, please go to my YouTube channel, Apple Hobart, and check out the video, like it, comment on it. It'd be fabulous. Hi, Kathy. Fabulous. This is a 99% clairvoyant reading, and we're talking about the full supermoon tomorrow, or tonight. Yes. So, hey, Teresa Parker, how's it going? Yep. So energy is off the chain. It is pressure. Just took some aspirins. My head has been banging for 2 days. Chimes are good. So we're all in connection. We're all in line. Hello, Allison Strange. How's it going? Must be hot in Louisiana today, I'm sure. Yeah, moon last night was crazy cool. Yeah. Yep. Hi, Kelly. How was your week at the Monroe County Fair? I was going to text you this morning, but I wasn't sure. Hi, Jamie. How are you? How's North Carolina? Hi, Kimberly. Yes, Jamie. Hey, Pat. Jamie has left Metro Detroit for Duke University in North Carolina to do some extra college stuff. Yes. Suze, how are you? I'm sure your apartment's beautiful. Jamie, it's brand new. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, Ryan, what's up, brother? Brother? Yeah. So, energy's good? Yes? Hey, Joey. Happy birthday, Joe. Energy has been good. It's been intense. Hey, Jen. There's a lot, I'm kind of steamy right now. I had a little dance party before we started this little video right here. So I'm kind of way up here. Yeah. So I like to dance. So yeah. So energies have been good, but I'm a little sweaty. Energy's good. It's intense. We're going to talk about the supermoon tonight. This week has been really intense. I think it's been intense for everybody. Hey, Michelle Panvino. How are you, my dear? Yes, Michelle. So Spirit just said to me, Michelle, it's about time she watched these Coaching for the Soul. She might be able to help her out with something. So I think it would help you too. So they're on YouTube too. Yes. So we're going to talk about that first and letting stuff. Again, it's going to be the same kind of thing. But first off, I'm going to stop that because I need to ask a question. I was guided this week to take Coaching for the Soul from 60 minutes to 30 minutes, and specifically do topics. So if you guys think that's good, comment below. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, comment below. If you do comment below, I'll look at them, I know, but then I have to delete the video. So if you would comment on YouTube, that would be even better because I may not remember how many yeses or nos that I get. So but I'm being guided to do 30 minutes, okay? And pull and have my boundaries on topics, and it's because of the move to Maui, okay? That I'm going to be doing lots and lots of videos for YouTube and things like that, because I won't be here. I will have 1 or 2 days a week of readings, if any at all, when I'm not writing. And I know we have to get our message out. We have to get our teachings out. We have to get all of our knowledge out. No, Joe, that's not an answer. You need to say 30 minutes or 60 minutes. I'm giving you that order, okay? Whatever you would like, okay? So yes or no, how we do this. I think it's gonna be 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, I'm not sure, maybe 25 minutes, I don't know. But he keeps telling me, oh yeah, yesterday and today, that that we need to shorten them up. Yeah. Okay, Joe, thank you. Because of the time difference between here and Maui, right now it's 6 hours. In the fall it's 5 hours. Oh yes, Ryan, 33 minutes would be great. That's good. 3-3, perfect. That's a good answer, Ryan. But the time difference is so different that I want to keep. If I want to do Coaching for the Soul, it will be at 9 a.m. in Maui, or on Maui, or 10 a.m. on Maui in the fall for me. So we'll see how that goes. But I know that it's building. I know that that's why he's having me start it here. Okay, so maybe next week or the week after, I'm not sure, whenever they guide me to go, okay, this is the day, we're just gonna do this right here, then we'll do it. Hi, Shelly. Okay, so back to energy. Okay, so this full moon, this full super moon tonight is a clearing moon, okay? Hey, Barb. So it's all about, I'm sure everybody's felt intense this week. I'm sure that they've had stuff come up that they haven't worked on, or that they thought they worked on and it wasn't done, okay? But Spirit keeps saying that everyone is feeling this energy. Everyone is feeling that things are coming up that they thought they solved. It reminded me kind of Mercury retrograde week, okay? Where, again, chimes, because Mercury retrograde is a communication planet, right? We have them 3 times a year. And it builds, and it builds, and it builds, and it builds. Things have been popping up for me out of the freaking blue and having amazing, weird dreams about just, yeah. So, and I'm gonna talk about something else too. When those things come up, guys, we have to address them, write them down or whatever, so you don't forget them, or work on them right then if you can. Again, talking to yourself in third person. Spirit, I need you to help me with this. Again, guided meditations, all those cool things that will help you clear that out of your body with the help of the supermoon. Okay, that's what supermoons are all about. That's what the full moons are all about. It's about completion. Okay, and this one, because it's so massive, because it is so close, and it's a sturgeon moon, so it comes from the water. Okay, it's in Leo. Okay, hey Chrissy. All right, so it's the lion in the jungle, and sturgeon come from water. Okay, so it is about understanding that when those things come up, addressing them. If you can't address them right then, write them down. I put them in my phone. I go to the picture, I hit the video, and I talk on my phone. Okay, because I'm not going to find a pad and paper to write on. By the time I get to it, I'm going to forget anything that I was thinking about that they had brought to me. And I've had a lot of, this week especially, I've had a lot of heavy heart. And again, this morning I'm like, okay, what is that about? Because there's nothing for us to even think about. There's nothing for us to worry about. Everything is green lights. It's all green lights, right? And so everything is building. The vortex is there, right? And if you don't know what the vortex is, let me know, because I'll give you that 411 on it, the old school 411, right, back in the day. I'll give you the information on it. Everybody has one, okay? You put it in place before you came to the planet. And everything that you're supposed to have this lifetime is in the frickin' vortex. Hey, Amanda, well, we have to get your energy high enough to where you're connected with that, in front of that. You get to play in that. The vortex is like a cornucopia. As everything that you want this lifetime is there, okay? And so we have to be the ones who teach you. You have to let us get you there. Get you there and stay there. That's what Tammy's energy blasts are all about. If you're not doing Tammy's free energy blast every other Saturday or every other Monday at 1:11, okay, on the Spiritual Journey Playground, you're losing an opportunity for your ascension. Okay, you're not doing. It's brought to you by me. Now, when things bring that, when people, when the universe, when your guides bring you things, they're there for you to do. Okay, and it is about you adapting to the way she does it. All right, she's not me. I'm not her. Hey, Karen. Okay, so understand, everybody has something different. If you can find something else that gives you the same type of energy vibration lift, Awesome. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay? Do it. If it's free. This is free. Okay? So if you're not in that group, I think there's 700 people in the group. We did something the other day, and I don't even know how many people were there. There wasn't that many. Okay? And that's unfortunate because she does free things all the time. And it's about your ascension. It's about you going through your stuff with her help. I don't know how she does it. Again, Coach for the Soul is my bag, right? I'm good at it. I'm connected. It is fantastic. I channel all the cool stuff. And she does that energy stuff that I don't know how she does it. But I'll tell you what, in a year and a half, my intensity, my vibration is 100% higher than it was a year and a half ago. Okay? Is that because I paid attention? Yes. Because anything that's free, I'm going to take advantage of. Okay? So if you're not in the group, go on Facebook, join the group, or let me know you're not in the group, and I'll invite you. Okay? I think the next one is this coming Monday. Okay? At 1:11. It's up for 24 hours. That's it. But again, you got to be scheduled to make sure, okay, if I'm working that day, guess what? I got to do it in the morning. I can do it on the way to work. Even if it's just I'm driving and I'm listening to it, right? Because as long as you're in that, that's what it's all about. Okay? Do it in the morning before you go to work. Do it on your lunch hour. Go to your car, sit there. She talks a lot, yes. But that gets the vibration higher and higher and higher and higher. Okay? And sometimes it takes an hour. So do the meditation and eat at the same time in your car with the air conditioning on. Okay? But I know. That's what this supermoon's all about. That's what every full moon every 28 days is all about. It's about completion. Okay? New moons are about new adventures, brand new stuff. Let's see what I'm going to set the intention for. And that's what it's all about. See? So we have 28 days for completion. Does that mean in 28 days you're going to fix everything that's here? No. But as you go through and understand that, okay, full moon, this is coming up again, and I understand why. I get it. I get why it's coming up again, okay? Because I haven't looked at it. I haven't completed the job yet. I haven't completed the journey yet. I haven't completed the process yet. Hi, Emily. Again, and it's all about you guys. You guys have heard this before 100 times. Right? I've got 143 videos so far, right? That it's all about talking to yourself in third person, calling out negative ego, loving yourself. How many times today have you told yourself that you love yourself? I love you, I love you, I love you. That's what it's all about. Especially on a day like today. I mean, holy camole. I mean, that's what it's all about. Hey, Don. Right? And doing that every day, making that a practice. Because you can't do your spiritual stuff part-time. You can't. Because what will happen is this right here, baby, right? That heart gets on that train. You can't stop the train. You cannot stop the train. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And if it does happen, this is going to make you feel miserable. Miserable. Because this is what we learned in the first few years of childhood. Okay? First few years of childhood, we learned how to be small. We learned how to be safe. We learned what we had to do to maneuver around the energy that's in the house, be it mom, be it dad, be it brother, be it sister, be it grandma, be it grandpa. It doesn't matter. Who's the crazy one? We all have one or two. Okay? There's some type of energy in the house that doesn't bode well for the 2-year-old or the 3-year-old. So we learn very quickly that, okay, I've got to make sure, again, inner child, right? Our heart, our ego. Okay, survey the situation. Okay, so how are we going to keep ourselves safe? That's ego. Ego is tied to your heart, your little person inside. I'm telling you. So what happens is we grow up and we're these people, then all of a sudden we go, well, what the hell happened? WTF? Why do I still feel like that? It's a full moon. Whenever there's a full moon, I get really emotional. Well, duh. You got to work on that stuff. Okay? That's what Coaching for the Soul is all about. Hey, Sherry. That's what Coaching for the Soul is all about. Is making sure that it's not a part-time gig. You can do the littlest things to help in your ascension. The littlest things to keep your vibration high. The littlest things. Not thinking crappy thoughts during the day. I sent people who have energy, who have element coaching session packages today, and I'm going to start doing this as often as I can. I sent them all something from Abraham Hicks. It inspired me. Just got to listen to it. Chimes, but it's fabulous. It's fabulous stuff, right? Because every time I post something on Facebook, it never gets any likes. So I'm not going to post it on Facebook anymore. I'm going to send it to the people who have element coaching sessions, okay? Because they're involved with me in, okay, they're in it to win it. They're in it to go, okay, this is what I need to do. Bill sent this to me. You can listen to it or not, it's your decision, right? But I'm going to do my job in making sure that the people that are involved in their hang on, there's somebody here. Who it is, but somebody just stepped in the kitchen. Hang on. Energy just hit me in the face. Who is that? Who is that? Spirit, who's that? Ooh. Spirit, who is that? What is that energy right there? I don't know if that energy. Ooh, I don't know what that energy is, Spirit. What is that? It's friendly energy, okay. But I don't know who. But I don't know what is that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. The back of my head is lit up like a Christmas tree. But I don't know what that is, Spirit. I don't know what that is. You have to tell me what that is. Chimes. Oh, emotion. But who is this? Oh, my future self, Spirit just said. Really? Sorry, guys. That's the energy. That's your energy, Spirit says. Bill, that's your energy. You just don't know it. Thank you. He says you give that away, but you don't realize you're giving it away. That you're doing what we're doing now. That how much you love people, how much you want them to grow, how much you want them to connect to their higher self. Chimes. And it's so funny. I'll tell you why in a minute. But Bill, that's you. That's how when you enter a room, that's what it feels like to people. Really. I have to start to stand in that. I have to start to stand in that. But you have to start to stand in that. Oh, emotion. Oh, emotion again. Okay, guys, stop sending me that wave. Oh, my heart's this big. I get it. It's very hard for me to stand in that. Very hard. I need to own my power. I need to. Can't they do this when I'm not doing coaching for the soul? Can't we do this when I'm sitting on the couch? I have to own my power. As do you guys. You have to own your power. I know. And that's what we're doing during coaching for the soul. Because they need to see the process, Bill. They need to understand who they are and who they're becoming. And who they're becoming quicker than they think. So we're demonstrating for them exactly how it is when they realize who they are, when they get that burst of energy and they go, okay, so Spirit, who is that? What's that energy about? Who is that? 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 Because I'm open, right? And we all have to be open to that. So Spirit says this. He said, Bill's afraid that if he ascends to the ivory tower, if Bill, again, past life stuff, guys, it's past life stuff. If Bill ascends and stands in that power, that is dangerous for him. That is dangerous for him. Past life, chimes. Chimes. Spirit, it is. I will admit that. There's something in past lives that when I was in that position that I was killed. But not this time, Bill. Not this time. Hi, Laura. He says, is that a good explanation? Yes. But I need you to help me with that, though, Spirit. Yeah, I need you to help me with that because it's not comfortable for me. It has never been comfortable for me. He says, would you understand if we gave it to you? The answer is yes. And I'm more that person than I've ever been in my life. Times. This is the demonstration for them, the people that are watching now and the people that will watch in the future and the future. That this is how the process happens. This is how we work. If you allow us to. If you will, oh yeah. If you will, human is so damn stubborn. Human's ego is so ingrained in them that for them to overcome that, they have to have true grit to make sure that they overcome that. Once they overcome that ego, that negative side of themselves, that hurt in their heart, that they gain through childhood and past lives, but mostly through childhood, we can help them ascend faster and be their true self. Ascension doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard. Human makes it hard. Because they're stubborn, because they're stuck, because they're afraid. He says human is so afraid they don't know what to do. They are guided by fear. They're always afraid of what's around the corner. They're always afraid of what's up here. When there's nothing up here but grandness. There's nothing up here but love. There's nothing up here but ascension. There's nothing up here but love, he says. There's nothing up here that can hurt them. But most are afraid of what they'll lose because they have to shed who they were. They have to shed what they know. They have to shed everything that they've carried for thousands of years. True. But in this lifetime, it's heavier than it's ever been before. We make it heavy so that human has to discard it. So human has to discard it, he says. Human is getting that more and more. There's more and more people that are going through the process of ascension. People here are going through ascension. He says, but many, many times they get frustrated. Many, many times they get detoured because of negative ego. And he wants me to tell you one more time, negative ego will flip to positive ego as you get into fourth and fifth dimension. It will no longer be the negative influence in your life that is connected to your heart, because your heart will be clean. It will be clear. It will be, positive ego will be the one who looks out for you in a positive way. Yes, 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 meaning do that, do that, do that. It's only years away, he says. It's only years away. And those people that say not to pay attention to your ego have not done theirs yet. They're overriding their ego. But they will never be as successful as they could be if they would do some ego work. Because they're driven by ego in their personal lives, in their business lives, in their love life. We hope eventually they will get it. Hopefully eventually they will get it. Loving your higher self, loving your true self is not that difficult, he says. But you make it difficult, but human makes it difficult because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. We don't know what it is until we get there. But you are already that, Spirit says. You are already that. You are already that. You just don't know it. Once you get rid of everything, almost everything, from your human body, as you let stuff go, your lighter weight, your ascension is easier, your thought process is different, you connect to different parts of your brain. That's why when Bill talks about his left side of his head lighting up, that's his psychic side. This is building new pathways there. We are here, he says, but this over here on Bill's head, where it tingles, okay? All of you will have that type of feeling. When Bill winces, we're pushing energy up his spine, which is our soul. Oh, sheesh. Okay, Spirit, I got it. He said demonstration. Demonstration. We all get the chills. I mean, guys, as you go through this process, hey, Lisa, you get the chills. And you don't, again, it could be hair standing up on your arms, and usually it's your neck. Your neck up the back of your head to your crown. Your crown will light up like a freaking Christmas tree. If it's not lit already, it shines. Wow. So Spirit, what do I have to do? I need you to help me because I don't understand. How do I live that? How do I become that energy? You already are that energy. You just hide it. And that is, it's interesting. Once you get to Hawaii, you will live in that, you will live in that higher perspective. But do I do that here first? Yes, if we can get you to do that. Well, I need you to bring me how I'm supposed to do it. Because I don't know how to do it, Spirit. I don't know how. I don't remember how I did it before. So you need to help me with that. I don't know how to do that. Granted. Okay. Ooh, yes, big time. Okay. So okay, let me see if he's done with that. Yes, okay. So guys, see how that happens? So if we're having a reading together and I'm telling you blah, 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 whatever they're saying right now, your heart's gonna get this big and you're probably gonna cry or gonna get emotional or you're gonna feel some energy, blah, blah, blah. That's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. All right, and you guys saw that came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we're having a conversation with Spirit. All of a sudden, boom! I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what is that? Because I felt it, like, boom! Ooh, I get it, Spirit. Higher self is back, and it's interesting. It can come anytime, Spirit. I'm fine with that. I'm open to that. Your energy doesn't match that, which is true. It's full moon. Lee's affected by that. Not a good thing. Which affects me. And I'm learning how not to let it affect me, right? And Jeanette, how you doing? Yes. Again, one of my full supermoons is being able to block him. He's going through his ebb and flow. And I've already been through my ebb and flow. And y'all know what the ebb and flow is, right? Okay, good days, bad days, we gotta have them both, right? It's how you decide to deal with the days that the flow's kind of low. What do you do when you're talking to yourself? Are you actually taking care of stuff? Are you actually taking care of you? And doing a meditation in the morning, or doing again, if you're part of the Element coaching sessions, the thing I sent out today is wonderful. Okay, and if you guys want to join the Element coaching sessions, they're on my they're on my Facebook page at Bill Hobart. They are a certain amount of time every month that you get to talk to me directly through questions on email. If you want to do email, which is kind of weird, it's kind of old school, I think. Texting through Facebook Messenger. You get readings every single month, and it's all Element coaching sessions. I changed the name, but these packages I built for people that I know need more help, that want more help. It's not expensive. There's an investment, yes, but they're a third of the price of readings if you're doing an hour, right? And it's an every month kind of thing. and it is there. And so yes, so that helps with your ascension. You get Coaching for the Soul once a month. I did 2 of them yesterday, I think it was, for an hour each. And yeah, it's a pretty good thing. So that helps with you getting into your higher self. It helps you clearing stuff out of you. You get more attention, you get more time, because sometimes we can't do it by ourselves. Why did Spirit bring me Tammy? Because I had no idea what the hell she was doing, and they brought her to me, boom, out of the blue a year and a half ago. So that's the way it's supposed to happen. Just what you saw here, higher self is right there, right? The energy of higher self, which I believe I encompass, but it's separate from me because I'm learning how to integrate myself. Okay? Hey, Susan. All right? As all of us have to. Everybody's journey is different. Okay? So if we want help, Element Coaching Sessions on my BillHobart.com page. Yes, he's saying more people need to sign up. More people need to invest in themselves. More people need to, it doesn't have to be a struggle, exactly. It doesn't have to be as big a struggle as we think it has to be, okay? Okay, it doesn't have to be as much of a struggle. It's true, because I never had a teacher, guys. Hey, Pamela, never. So I had to learn from them, and what a struggle that was, okay? So, going through our process for the super full moon tonight, it's been building for a week, maybe 10 days, okay? And the completion is tonight and tomorrow, all right? So set your intention, what you want to let go of, okay? Do some meditation, sitting quietly if you can, all right? Not having something chatter in your head. Abraham Hicks, again, I'm a big fan. I heard of him before, but until frickin' 3, 4, 5 months ago, not a clue. Then they showed up on my YouTube feed, and there's a ton of them. And they show up every day for what I'm supposed to do that day. So, yes. Again, more people need to use their social media for us to send them messages. And it's interesting, yes. It's interesting, Spirit says, that how people stop and go. Right? How people will do some work and then they'll stop because of fear that, okay, either I don't know how to do it, or I don't feel like doing it, I don't want to do it. Well, all those things are your negative ego that's tied to your heart. Okay? Understand that. Is there days that you're not supposed to do any work? Yes. You gotta have off time. You gotta have days where you don't do anything, which is hard for me, right? Because I do reading 6 days a week. So Sunday is kind of my day to chillax. But then I gotta cook for myself and do the laundry and iron and clean the house and all my stuff that I normally do. I do when I'm not doing readings and things like that. Sunday's the day where I catch up on everything. So, yeah. You have to find time, Spirit says. You have to find time. And you do. Because you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be where you don't know how to get there, okay? Element Coaching Sessions, okay? Truly. Yes. So everything that's coming up will not clear tonight, okay? Everything that's come up in the past week, everything that's coming up in the past month, you'll not be able to clear tonight. But you need to set your intention. When things come to you, he says, write them down, okay? Hi, Carol. Write them down. Make sure make sure that you journal, he says. I journal on my phone, okay? I talk on my phone and my iPad a lot, okay? Then I go back and listen to what I said, I don't know, like I do Coaching for the Soul. I go back and listen to part of or all of Coaching for the Soul because I have no idea what I channeled. And I'm kind of fascinated sometimes, like, wow, that came out of my mouth. That's pretty cool. That's how I'm not in higher self yet. That I'm kind of like, wow, that's kind of cool. Check it out. Yeah. Okay, so he wants to point out this. How we've been in fear about the earth, all right? How we've been in fear about gas prices and fear about supply and demand and fear about healthcare, fear about whatever, right? All that kind of stuff. And he says, see how the energy has shifted in a week. in 2 weeks. Hi, Joy. In 3 weeks, okay? That's why you cannot invest in fear, he says. Because we have the plan, okay? Let the other people deal with the fear of not having the money, gas prices, some shelves being empty at the grocery store, a number of things, right? And chimes, and see how quickly it can shift. See how quickly it can shift. And if you're still in that place of defiant fear, interesting, defiant fear, meaning I don't believe that. I'm still in fear. I need to protect. I keep thinking and thinking and thinking. Stop freaking thinking. Stop freaking thinking. Call yourself out. Bill, stop. That's not who we are anymore, Bill. Stop. Stop thinking. You can't control that, Bill. Let that shit go. Gone. Don't have to do that anymore. Ego, that's not true. That's a lie. Chimes. Right? Tap, baby, tap. That's not true. That's a lie. All you do is lie. Because its job is to lie. To get you not to forget that there wasn't every bread you wanted in the bread aisle, or there wasn't all the meat you wanted in the meat, because it's supposed to be plentiful and pile on, just overpowering. Yeah, no. Those days are gone, guys. Those days are gone. I will tell you straight up. If you live in Metro Detroit, and you are about cars, which we all are, okay? We understand. The car lots are not going to be as big as they used to be. They're not. They're not going to be that big. Okay? There's going to be a lot of things we're going to have to wait for. Okay? Or buy what they have. Okay? Doesn't mean production will go down, but production's already down. Okay? So it's like anything. Potato chips, fresh food, fresh meat, vegetables, everything. Okay? Prices are going to come down. They've already started coming down. There's a soup that I give Bailey, Progresso, I don't know what it is, homestyle soup or something. He eats the noodles. Okay? Has dropped almost 40 cents in the past month and a half at Meijer. See? So again, gas is coming down. Everything's coming down like it's supposed to. Trust me. By this fall, we'll be semi-good. Be semi-good. Don't let things that you see, that you watch, that you hear affect you. No. You've got to understand that, no. I know they're going to take care of me. I know they're going to protect me. My guides are strong. I'm strong with my guides. Why? Because I talk to them all the time. I have conversation with them all the time. Because I'm asking them for help. I'm asking them, okay, so Spirit, what's that word that you just dropped in my head? Right? Because they eye drop you. Right? Those random thoughts that you have. What is that? So Spirit, why am I thinking about lasagna? Because they want you to freaking talk to them. That's what they're trying to do, is lead you to open up that channel so that you can become clairvoyant. Chimes. That's the plan, guys. By 2030, all people that have ascended will be clairvoyant. Be connected to the divine, connected to the universe, connected to their guides. That's their plan. And there ain't nobody here who's going to be dead by then. Right? Ain't going to happen. We're not that old. Even I'm the 62-year-old guy. I'll still be around in freaking 8 years. 7.5 years. I know. So that's why it's so very, very important that we control our thoughts. We control our thoughts from the time you get up in the morning, where if we wake up in a crappy mood, what's going to get you out of that mood? What's going to get you out of the mood? Hey, Nancy. Get out of the mood. There has to be something. Is it music? Then turn the music on. Dance. Okay? If it is talking out loud to yourself, do it. You got to listen to something on the way to work. If you have to go to work and you're not doing it at home, guess what? You have to make time for that. And that means if you're working from home and you got to go and sit in the car, in the garage or the driveway and do your stuff, that's what you do. Because the most important person in your life is you, then your children, and then your spouse. Plain and simple. It doesn't matter. Because you can't be whole and give what you give to your children and your spouse and the world. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. We've lived on that in 3D for 12,000 years. It doesn't work. As the energy gets more intense, as it gets lighter, and we are ascending into that energy, guess what? That third dimensional crap ain't gonna cut it. you're going to feel like frickin' Stretch Armstrong. If you remember back in the day, if you don't know what it is, frickin' Google it. Arms going this way, legs going like that, and oh my God, I'm being stretched. Oh my gosh, I'm being stretched. Yeah. See? And you can only do that for so long. Okay, Nancy, namaste to you too. You can't. So you have to understand that I need to do my part to make sure that when I'm in my ascension, that it is an easier process for me by letting my stuff go, by working on my stuff, by calling myself out, by making sure every 28 days there's a full moon. This is the last super moon. So baby, let that stuff go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. And then I hear Elsa in my head saying, let it go, let it go, let it go. Because it doesn't serve you any longer. And that's something that you have to understand about losing friends, about losing family, about losing acquaintances, by losing all the things that no longer serve you. Because they don't. As you ascend, as your energy shifts to a higher power, those people don't understand you. And that's why people will say to me, well, Bill, I'm so lonely. Of course you are. Because you're used to being in the pack, in the herd, H-E-R-D. Well, guess what? You have been separated from the H-E-R-D. And your tribe is right here. Tribe is right here. All here. Okay? Are you going to start some new friendships? Yes. Are you going to have a lot of stuff in common? Oh, yeah. Going to tell stories about how you got to where you're at? Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. See? And understanding that you're supposed to do that because you chose it this lifetime to be part of the transformation, to be part of, I know, he says, to transcend. You chose to transcend. The rest of the family may not have. They may be doing it at their own speed. But we have to be conscious of exactly what we signed up for. I didn't think I signed up for all this. But we all did. We all did. And so as this full moon comes to a completion tomorrow, right? And it starts to be in the southern sky again, you know? And we start to get closer and closer to autumn because we're on that freaking quantum leap speed. We're freaking flying to the end of the year. Just bullet train. Bullet train. And it's going so fast, right? That we can get caught up in not paying attention and feeling like that, feeling yucky, feeling sad, feeling bad. And why? So Spirit, what is that? Why do I feel I said that this morning. Spirit, what is this thing? Spirit, I don't have anything to have around there. Well, you still have to what? What the F do I have to let go of? I'm letting it go. What is it? It doesn't serve me anymore. Why am I in this fear? It was a super full moon. And higher self, right? I don't believe I'm fearful of that. But then as we went through this process earlier in this video, and he showed me well, Bill, you're fearful. You're fearful of that. And when I say that, my heart goes, So I have to work on that. What is that? How many lifetimes? 3 lifetimes ago, he says. Okay? So, okay, that's cool. But you got to help me clear it. You got to bring me whatever I need to, you need to bring me whatever I need to use to clear that energy. I don't like that energy. It doesn't make me happy. And I'm a pretty freaking happy guy most of the time. Right? I love what I do for a living. I love it. I love helping people understand themselves better. I love the fact that I can connect to the divine. Hey, Kathy. And I can actually give you answers to things that as a muggle, as a human, I wouldn't have a freaking clue. But that's what I'm here for. That's what I've always done in every single one of my jobs this lifetime. And you're the same, Spirit says. He says, everyone who watches Coaching for the Soul, everybody who's going through their process, everybody who's investing in understanding themselves more and letting stuff go, not only physically, but emotionally, as they go through the process, as they see who they truly are, this magnificent energy being they'll be like, wow, I guess it was worth it. Of course. Did I ever think I'd be this person? Never. I don't know who this person is, right? I truly do not. And I'm okay with that because there's more ascension that has to happen, right? I've got to embrace my higher self. Yeah. And we all have to do that. There's always going to be a challenge in front of us. Guys, it never ends until we die. And then sometimes I think we still do it when we're dead. But it's never going to end. Does it get lighter? Yeah. Does it get different? Oh, yeah. Is there different challenges? Yeah. They're not as third dimensional as the ones we're going through now. With the full moons and the new moons and all the stuff that's going on in the universe. With Saturn being retrograde and freaking Jupiter being retrograde. They're freaking battling each other. Yeah. So as we go through this stuff, we have to try to recognize it. We've got to ask them, okay, Spirit, I need you to help me with this because I don't know what it is. I don't know how to do this. You got to help me. What's the next step? And then boom, it's on YouTube with a video from Abraham Hicks or somebody else, right? This other guy that I found, Victor, right? He's a lot like I am. It's like we are two mirrors to each other. When he says stuff, I'm like, holy shit, yeah, exactly. Because I probably talked about it on Coaching for the Soul, right? So it's just an interesting thing that they brought me him as an example. I think it's like 53. Yeah. But I get it. I totally get it. Because that's how they work, Spirit says. That's how they work. For me and for everybody else. Chimes. It's only if we allow them to guide us. If we allow them to take care of us. If we allow them to take our stuff away. But we have to let it go. And that's the key. That's the key. Talking in third person. I've mentioned this a million times. Talking in third person is the best way for you to freaking let stuff go. Asking them for help. Best way to let stuff go. When stuff comes to you, you go, okay, Spirit, what am I supposed to do with this? Do it. Got it. Hi, Terry. Yeah. That's what it's about. And then you have the instances where energy shows up and you go, okay, Spirit, what is that? What is that? And you get the message. I had somebody last week who had Scott, who heard two words from Spirit. And they, Bill, blah, 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 blah. We had a little 15-minute, 20-minute read. I think it was half an hour. And you go, Bill, blah, blah. I said, well, did you say something back? She went, no, I didn't know who it was. I'm like, really? 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 You've been talking to me for 4 years, and you're talking to your guides. Well, Bill, I wasn't sure. Really? That's how that works, guys. So you have to be conscious of that, right? Because she was just chilling one night. She heard two words like, hey, you, or whatever it was. And she got like, oh, God, she wasn't sure who it was. Really? Been talking to him for how long? You finally got the channel open, and they went, damn, she missed it. And it can happen. But that's when you say, oh, no, Spirit, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's you. I'll take more. I'll take more from you. Please, I'm going to keep that channel open because this is fascinating to me. And you build on that energy. Because we're never going to get rid of everything that we carry. Never. You're never going to get rid of every experience that you've had this lifetime. Or past life. It's ingrained too deeply in our souls. It's too deep in our DNA. We're going to carry it forever. But that means our response to it can be different. When something happens and we don't react. But when the good stuff happens, like what happened earlier in this program, you react. When you hear 2, 3, 4, 5 words, you react. Kathy says, Spirit played music last night when she went to bed. Exactly. Trust me, stuff happens in my house all the time. All the time. I'm like, well, that's pretty freaking cool. I've been smelling marijuana, weed, for the past freaking 2 weeks at night. It's my freaking brother. He's a freaking pothead, freaking drug addict. You love him, right? He's one of my important guides, which is kind of weird because we really didn't get along as kids or as adults. But when I smell weed, it's my brother Carl. I'll get up to use the bathroom at 1 a.m. I'll be like, okay, Carl, what, dude? He's just watching me. He's just making sure that nothing happens to me, okay? Because we've all seen Harry Potter, right? If you haven't seen Harry Potter, watch the first 2 movies. okay? But the dimensions, those beings that suck the light out of you, okay? That's what he protects me from. And he did all this lifetime, okay? We all have protectors that the divine put in place in our soul contract to protect us from evil energies that surround the world looking for. Susan has never seen Harry Potter. Oh my dear, you might want to watch the first 2 movies because you'd be amazed at what you'll be like, oh my God, that's me. Yes. One of the best things to look at to absolutely get a clue of what's going on at the moment. Because they're in ascension. They're in ascension. Yeah, see? There's the muggles, the half-bloods, and the wizards. Well, most of the people on here are wizards. Most of the people that watch it on YouTube are wizards. Looking for enlightenment, looking for substance, looking for how. How do I do that? Because we all have it inside of us. We just don't have the wand yet. Yes. Yep. Okay? So that's what that's about. But tonight is going to be powerful. Today has been powerful. The week has been powerful. Sometimes in a positive way, sometimes in a negative way. Right? But the negative way, how did you respond to it? How did you get frustrated? Me. Had to remind myself, Bill, stop. Bill, stop. Yeah. Okay? Getting frustrated with Bailey. Because he's an old baby and he's just so sweet and he loves his daddy, and sometimes he wants to be with his daddy too much. Because daddy's trying to cook and clean and fold, make beds and feed him and take him out to go potty and all those kind of things. So life can be overwhelming. And it's however you deal with it, how you understand how you're going to let stuff go. How conscious are you? How conscious are you of your energy? How conscious are you of the way your partner is making you feel? How conscious are you of how your pets make you feel? Oh, Joe, true. He's definitely part of the family. Yeah, for sure. Our soul group is with the Bay. And I know that once he passes away, once I get a dog on Maui, that he'll be reincarnated. He's already told me that, and so have many other people. So yeah. So it's all about being conscious, and I've said that over 100 videos, all right? That we have to be conscious of what's inside. We have to be able to say, Spirit, I need you to help me with this. Hey, Margaret. Yeah. Because if we don't do that, you're left in the shadow with your guides going, okay, they won't allow me to help them ascend because we have to give them the okay. We can't just say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready for you to, I'm giving you the okay to ascend. That doesn't work. You ain't signing anything. No, it's not what it's about. It's a one-on-one relationship with them, you being the human, them being your guides. There's more than one. That's why I say Spirit, not Bob or Joe or whatever, Susie. No. And that's why Spirit, my guides, my 67 guides above my head in my tower, they don't believe in names. Sometimes people are supposed to know. For me, no. When people ask me, I'm like, not a clue. Not a clue. Well, why not? Because they don't get, because they're not going to say, oh, so Joe's going to help you today. Oh, well, who's Joe? Well, I'm your 67th guide, or I'm your number 5 guide. Really? I have to know that stuff. It's all one, as we are. As we are. See? So as you go through your stuff, as you pay attention, as you're conscious, as you're like, oh, it's that damn full moon. It's that damn full moon tonight. Oh my gosh, it's da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, it's da-da-da-da. And Spirit, I need you to help me with this. I don't understand. Because when you say, Spirit, I need you to help me with this, their job is to rush in and save you. And that's what they do. Now, do they physically rush in and save you? No. They bring you something on YouTube, on your YouTube feed. If you ain't got one, get one. Truly. Truly. Okay? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Because their energy, and they will bring you what you need physically. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. And I've learned to do that. I've learned to say, okay, boom, boom. And like Joe says, that's how you get the answers. Answers to your questions. Again, I've said this before. You can be watching a movie like Eat, Pray, Love, and maybe you watched it a dozen times. And all of a sudden you're in this place after asking questions, and you hear a line in the script in the movie that you've never heard before that boom hits you in the face. Oh my God, that's my answer. course it is. Because they're trying to give you the answer because you haven't opened the channel yet to your clairvoyancy. Clairaudience, whatever you want to call it. It all comes with the same thing. Opening up the channel to your guides so you can hear, so they can show you pictures in your third eye, and they can give you sentences and paragraphs in your third eye to help you ascend on a daily basis without going, oh, so Spirit, I need to confirm this. No confirmation. Lightning bolt? What? Lights flashing on and off? They think that's crazy. Well, you should know. We brought it to you, just like the protection. People that say, Bill, I call on Archangel Michael every day because to protect me from evil. Why? You don't have to do that. They've got you. They totally have got you. They've got you. You gotta be confident in who you are. Confident in the fact that they've got you. Yeah. Now, for healing for Raphael, for Michael, yes. I mean, if you want to call in Archangel Michael for protection on your kid, whatever, because you can do that, sure. Your spouse, your partner, whatever, your dog, yeah, sure. But you can do that yourself by surrounding them with divine white light. Once you believe how powerful you are, for sure. Okay, so that out went quick. Okay. I'm doing readings this Saturday, 11 to 2. If you want a Saturday reading, BillHobart.com. Element coaching sessions are on BillHobart.com also. Check those out if you want to know more about them because some of you need them, I will tell you that. We always do, trust me. Had I had something like that, I'd be living in Maui right now. I will tell you straight up, I would be in Maui right now. If I had something like that, man, my ascension over the 8.5 years, would have been so much more easy, breezy than what I went through. But this guy signed up for the hard contract, for sure. So, yeah, readings all next week are available. If you want a reading, doing that. The weeks are going by so fast. You know what? I'll probably see you faster than I can snap a finger. And have fun, okay? That is something the Spirit has said to me and has said that I need to tell people, have fun. Have fun. Do something fun every day. Have fun. Hey, Andrea. Okay? Because we can lock ourselves down. We can be in this place of too much inside of ourselves. But have fun. That's why I did the dance party today. Trust me. It was fun. Sweaty, but fun. Had to turn the air conditioning on because yeah. See? So there again, that's what you want to do. You want to have do something that is fun. All right? Winter's coming, guys, and you know what? There's a lot of fun stuff to do in winter. But hey, Brenda. But yeah, I'd rather do it in spring and summer. So namaste, everybody. I'll see you next Thursday for Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3, and pop over on YouTube in about an hour and a half when I get everything uploaded to comment on this video and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And also, guys, if you would please share this video. Share this video on your feed, okay? Share it off of YouTube if you would also, all right? I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you guys get to help me with that if you would please. I'm at 300, which has grown in the past 3 months, okay? So please, if you could help me with that, comment on the videos, share the videos, like the stuff, it'll all be good. And why do I want to get to 1,000? Because I can do different content. They'll allow me to do different content when I hit 1,000. There's all kinds of rules and regulations that I didn't know about. So yeah, so if you can do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Bill Hobart on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. Please hit the bell so you get all of the updates, because I'm gonna start doing shorter videos and I'm just gonna post them, okay? And I want them to be on your YouTube feed. I want them on people's YouTube feed. I also want them on Facebook Watch, but I haven't found a way to get them on Facebook Watch yet. So hopefully I can do that too. So you guys are part of that. We're part of the team. Okay? So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you next Thursday.